tasty little battle between these two. It's going to get pretty tight. A lot of hard aggression. Very easy to get caught out. Cart sliding. And he takes the checker flag in fine style. It's the 7th and final round of Daytona Super Champs from Daytona Milton Keynes. Here's the grid in D-Max. Dan Monroe and Casper Marion on the front row of the grid, from Ollie Hood and Andy Fryer on the second row. Rounding out the top 6, Lee Whitney in P5, Philip Babolao in 6th position, Ian Riley in 7th from Callum O'Donnell in 8th position. Then it's Matt Clark and Angus Tillier in the top 10. 11th place Gareth Baldwin, beside him is Richard Snow. Then down the order we have Darren Holiday alongside Sabir Al-Zayat. 15th place for Joel Branch, he goes alongside Adam Branch. 17th on the grid is Guy Sanford alongside Mark Wake. And then rounding out the grid, Jamie Branch alongside Jason Wybrow. In the N35 STs, it's going to be a close one. Luke Power on the front row of the grid beside Tommy Webster. Then it's Sam Cole in 3rd place beside Liam Tricker. 5th on the grid, Imogen Owen lines up beside Lewis Barton. Then it's Cooper Wozniak, who lines up alongside Finn Davies. And rounding up the top 10, James Bedison alongside Annabelle Owen. 11th on the grid is Caelan Durston with Justin Elliott in 12th. Then Barry Morris is 13th beside Callum Poulter. 15th on the grid for Adam Thomas, he lines up beside Kevin Chin. On the 9th row of the grid, Charlie Fenton, he's alongside James Bailey. With Chris Cleaver beside Benjamin Gregory on row 10. And the back of the grid sees Monica Morton Ramos alongside Chris Gates. 24 laps of the Daytona Milton Keynes circuit to master, and at the end of it all, we'll crown Daytona Super Champs title winners. Here we go, green, green, green. Up through the first corner, that's Whitney in front of us. Babolao's going to commit on the inside line into P5. Beautiful move into turn 2. So it's Monroe from the start, leading well. Hood in second, Marriott, Fryer, Babolao and Whitney. Good opening couple of corners. Back to the N35 ST start. They arrive a few seconds after the D-Max carts. Green, 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 green. Let's race. Up through turn 1. No problems at all off the start. Everybody keeping it nice and neat through the first couple of corners. And of course, we've got some new talent on the grid this weekend, because there are a few drivers that have stepped up from Daytona IndyCar to make their Super Champs debuts, and that's one of them. Goodness me, Barry Morris managing to avoid Annabelle Owen. I think she got caught up there with Caelan Durston, so that could have been very nasty indeed for the two of them. Here's Babolao trying to get into 4th place. Hello, here's the Whitney. Whitney going round the outside into turn 9. Come on, Lee, surely even you can't get that done. I stand corrected. He goes on the inside. Oh, and Casper Marriott gets a love tap from him. So Whitney's got to back off the charge. That's enough for Babolao to get back into 5th position. Now Babolao's going on the inside of Casper Marriott, side by side. And now O'Donnell has got past Whitney. So O'Donnell is into P6. Excellent racecraft from the D-Max karts. Here's Matt Clark. He had a nudge in turn 4. He's got Sanford right behind him. Oh, alongside him, actually, as they go through turn 1. And that's just rubbing the curb. He might even have caught the tyres a little there. So Sanford and Wake going through. And up on the inside. Oh, there's Tillier as well. Not good for Clark. So the battle for first continuing on then in the N35 STs. We've got Power, the new boy Webster, and we've got Cole and Owen. Now, of course, the Owen sisters have both moved up from IndyCar. But that top 3 battle really is starting to cause a bit of a traffic jam. So this could be really interesting in the N35 STs all the way to the flag. Well, this is still going on, this duel for 15th. Sanford, Clark and Tillier. Clark is going to dive on the inside line. That'll do. Excellent overtaking move. He gets the move, but he's got to try and sustain it and hold on to it. But Sanford is going to push all the way. Now, here is the battle. Wozniak on the inside of Owen, and that's all held nicely. Battling away for 4th position. On board with Morris. Morris trying to get the move or two. Oh, that was a nice move there from Elliott on Davies. And now, is this going to be Morris getting the move on Davies? No, he can't quite make it stick. But Davies is going to try and get the move on the inside of Elliott. Oh, that's as close as you can get to a little bit of a nudge. And so he's there on the inside. Barry Morris will have a window of opportunity on the inside. Can he get past Elliott now? Yes, he can. He's got to commit to the inside line to keep it. But he does indeed get into 2nd place. Excellent stuff between the 3 of them. And now Morris is going to try and size up Davies for his own crack at 12th position. Right, here's Wozniak having a look on the inside of Webster. Webster very much being thrown into the deep end here. Battling away, but already at the front in N35 STs. Wozniak goes for the move on the inside, and Webster has to play second fiddle. That's experience from Wozniak counting in his favour there from Webster. Owen is P5, Bedison in 6th. Now Imogen Owen going to make her charge here on the inside, and up the inside of Webster. So not bad for a debut run there from Imogen Owen. Annabelle's still trying to recover further down the field, don't forget. And Gareth Baldwin is going to charge through on the inside line. Excellent stuff from the D-Maxer. He comes through into position as the battle is still raging there between Pedersen, Owen, Webster, Tricker. The D-Max is already trying to cut their way through the N35 STs, and that's going to mean they need to keep on their toes. So Cole on the inside of Power, and they've got to watch out because Baldwin is going to try and charge past them both, but they're still in the middle of their private battle for the victory, so it's up to Baldwin to get past them. They don't have to move over and let him through. He's got to do the work. He cuts his way through Power. Now he cuts his way through Cole. Good work from Baldwin. This is the battle for the lead. Hood versus Munro, and it's been a season-long duel between the two of them, but they have been working very hard indeed. Andy Fryer is actually not far away from them as a result of all this. Hood still keeping his door firmly shut. Munro not able to find an easy way to get through, and there is Andy Fryer catching up with them big style. Wozniak and Pedersen side by side. Pedersen's not happy. Through turn 9, he clearly felt he needed a little bit more space there, but Wozniak's not going to give him any. Now here's O'Donnell. Oh, getting a little bit held up there actually by the N35. That's Elliott. And there goes the move on the inside. That's really held him up there because he really didn't want to have that problem. Babalal is now a few kart lengths further in front. Here's Matt Clark. He's working his way through the field. He's now up behind Sabir Al-Zayat, who's in P11 at the moment. Turn 6 is obviously going to be an interesting passing opportunity. They go into turn 5 now. And he's got good exit speed off the turn. El-Zayat may have to watch Clark dive up the inside line and take the place. Easy overtaking opportunity, but not easy to execute. And Clark has got it done. Nicely made there. A very good overtake. Oh, that's Wozniak. He's managed to hold on to third place there, because Pedersen is all over the back. Pedersen is there, but so too is Imogen Owen. Here she comes on the inside line. Imogen Owen diving for the inside of Pedersen. Hasn't quite managed to get that done. Goodness me, very tight indeed between these three drivers at the front though. So there's a lot of battles going on. We've got the two leading battles at the same time here. We've got Hood versus Munro for D-Max. Just in behind, Cole and Power, who are the leaders in N35 ST. They both cut their way through, Hood and Munro getting past Power. Now they've got to do the same with Cole. They do that. That could have gone so badly wrong. So well done to the drivers in D-Max for giving the N35 ST drivers their space and still able to battle for victory. Right, here comes Clark again. He's having a go at Joel Branch, one of the new boys in the heavies category on the inside line. Thank you very much. I'll take that place. Thank you. Nice position. Joel Branch isn't letting him have away with it. What a fight back this is from Clark. So Hood versus Munro continues. Munro is definitely putting pressure on Hood now. Munro's got to win this race and get fastest lap to stand a chance of taking the title away from Ollie Hood. Everything else is out of his control. Munro pushing to the inside. Munro is not happy. Come on, mate. We've got a race. I don't want to get this to be a bumper car battle. We're not at the fairground now, sunshine. Through turn 3, up to 4, goes left, goes right. Still can't find a way through. This is not easy. But this is an interesting battle. Here we go! A big slide through 9 and he runs wide, Munro. Goodness me. Full commitment. Now he's going to try and get back on the exit at 10. And he's there. Who's going to get to the braking zone first? It is Munro. My goodness. What a battle from Dan Munro. That is absolutely sensation. Dan the man makes it happen. Excellent stuff. And now Fryer is getting there. So this could be a very tricky situation. Fryer going to try and get through on Hood. Oh, he's almost got past Munro as well. In fact, he has gone for Munro. I think that was way too late on the brakes from Fryer, and he almost manages to get past Munro for the lead. Hood is there back on the inside, manages to get back for second. That was a close shave. So they're coming up to a back marker. Munro, Hood, Fryer. Munro gets the inside line. Oh, Hood was a little bit impeded there. He's not going to get the best exit off the turn, so Munro is going to be able to pull a couple of kart lengths clear, and Fryer is going to be all over the back of Ollie Hood like a bad habit through turn 2, through turn 3, and Fryer is going to be giving Hood a lot of pressure. This is such a great end to the season for Andy Fryer. This is going to give him bags of confidence heading to the next title fight, but this is not going to be easy for him to pull off. So Elliott in front of Thomas. This is for the final spot on the podium in the heavies category of N35 ST. 31st and 32nd on track, these two. Elliott still working hard. Hood versus Fryer is really starting to intensify now in the D-Max battle. Out of the final turn. Can Fryer get a run on the exit of the final corner? Hood is still keeping his kart as wide as possible. Fryer will want every opportunity to stamp on the brakes, get back on the throttle in the right position, and head through on the inside. Is turn 4 the move? No, it's not. Hood is placing the kart absolutely perfectly. It's not easy to get through when Ollie Hood is keeping his kart as wide as that. So Thomas is making his bid on the inside of Elliott. After the final turn, this will do nicely for Thomas. He's going to be there side by side, holding it through turn 1. Got to hold it together, and Thomas gets the job done. Nicely worked there. N35 Heavies is going to be a podium finisher in Thomas there, an opportunity knocking. So now Bedison is going to be pushing Power for second place in the N35 ST category. This is not going to be an easy one for Bedison to pull off. Power is one of the serial competitors of this championship fight. He will want to be right there at the final dais, and he wants second place. If the victory isn't on, then second will have to do. Bedison started 10th in this one, and he is working so hard to push himself further forward. But we are getting close to the mark now on the final lap. And it is going to be so tough between these two, as Thomas and Elliott are still racing together, and they're in there with Hood and Fryer. Fryer trying to take the opportunity, and he's through. Fryer has got past Ollie Hood. He's managed to make it. Absolutely brilliant run from Andy Fryer. He should just be able to make that work. But as for Dan Munro, he needed to pull out the stops in this one. He has been absolutely exemplary in the season finale. He had to win the race with the fastest lap, and he has pulled out that performance out of the bag. Excellent work as Dan Munro, Dan the man, is on top once again in Daytona Super Champs. Excellent race. Here comes Sam Cole. An excellent drive from him in the N35 STs. He really has been supreme today. Working his magic, trying to shake off the contenders in the early stages, and then getting into his rhythm. Sam Cole will be victorious. Whitney's going to take the heavies win in D-Max. Wozniak will take the heavies in N35 ST. Well, that was the perfect kind of race to end the Super Champs campaign. Let's talk you through the results. Dan Munro, 5 seconds clear of Andy Fryer, with Ollie Hood in third position from Casper Marriott, Callum O'Donnell, Philip Babulal, Guy Sanford and Adam Branch. Dan Munro got the 5 bonus points for the fastest lap, but because of Ollie Hood managing to finish up in third place, he loses the title by just the single solitary point. So cruel, this sport. Callum O'Donnell, third position, Andy Fryer fourth from Casper Marriott and Philip Babulal. But congratulations to Ollie Hood, our D-Max Lights champion in MK Super Champs. Lee Whitney taking the victory by half a second to Ian Riley in the D-Max Heavies, with Darren Holiday in third, ahead of Matthew Clark, Angus Tillier, and the new boy Joel Branch in the top 6. Fastest lap of the race, and the 5 bonus points go the way of Ian Riley, but with Charlotte Manton's absence, it's Lee Whitney that takes the title by 5 points to Charlotte Manton. Gareth Baldwin in third place for Matthew Clark, Ian Riley, and Richard Snow. Let's hear from the champion, Lee Whitney, after an epic fight back.
So Lee, how does it feel to win 3 in a row?
Oh yeah, great. It's been a good championship. Charlotte's pushed me all the way, so yeah, it's really close in the end, and she's done well. So yeah, it's been brilliant. Tie up a 3rd one in a row, and yeah, all done.
Charlotte obviously was not here today, so you knew what you had to do.
Yeah, 2nd was enough, but the win was even better. I'd thank the boys in engineering because I dropped the car over the curb and done some damage to the rear end, so they had to fix it before I could race it. So yeah, engineering got me out of the hole, and yeah, brilliant, great race in the end.
An epic end to the season in N35 ST. Sam Cole from Luke Power with James Bedison ahead of the new girl Imogen Owen. Finn Davies and Tommy Webster in the top 6 from Barton, Tricker, Chin and Poulter, with new contenders Annabelle Owen and Monica Bolton-Ramos finishing ahead of Kaylin Durston. 5 bonus points for James Bedison, who rounds up the season 2nd in the champion, 28 points behind Sam Cole. Luke Power is 3rd from Lewis Barton, Kaylin Durston and Callum Poulter. Let's hear from our new N35 ST MK Super Champs champion, Sam Cole.
Okay, Sam, well done. Congratulations on winning the N35 light category. How do you feel?
Quite relieved actually. It's been a difficult championship. A lot of quick drivers, but it's really nice to just get another championship. It's been a little while, and it's just nice to win. First championship in the adult karts too. So yeah.
Fantastic. Congratulations from everyone here at Daytona Milton Keynes, and we wish you the best of luck. You joining us for next year?
Absolutely, yeah. Hopefully in the D-Max class next year. So.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we finish up with the N35 ST Heavies. Cooper Wozniak taking the victory ahead of Barry Morris and Adam Thomas. Justin Elliott in P4 ahead of Charlie Fenton and Benjamin Gregory, with Chris Cleaver, James Bailey and Chris Gates ending their season strong. Adam Thomas gets the 5 bonus points and takes the title in the N35 ST Heavies, just 8 points ahead of Charlie Fenton. Wozniak, a brilliant season in 3rd from Barry Morris, Justin Elliott and Kazuki Nushi. We'll bow out with the N35 ST Heavies champion, Adam Thomas.
Congratulations, Adam. Well done on completing completing the championship and finishing first place. How do you feel?
Yeah, good. It was really close with Charlie all season. We've been matched on points mostly. Those last couple of rounds I've only managed to just gain, I think, 8-point gap on him, and I've just managed to keep that. That was my whole goal, to beat Charlie, make sure we didn't get fastest lap today.
Yeah, and also it's your first senior championship, I believe.
Yeah, so I think in the first Super Champ season I came second, and I lost that one to Charlie, so finally beating Charlie, first senior, is really good.
Good. Fantastic to hear, and congratulations. You joining us for next season?
Yeah, definitely be back. I don't know if I'll be in lights or heavies next year. I'll have to have a think about it, but hopefully for another championship.
Perfect. We look forward to seeing you on the 11th of September.
Thank you.